New beginning. The end of the world changes people. It changed us. Us, the foragers. Natural survivalists adapted to harsh frostland conditions. The machinists, descendants of groups that built the initial cities and maintained their machinery. We chose you as our steward to lead the city as overpopulation looms and resources dwindle. We all dream of a better future. What it should look like, this we cannot agree on. Tension stirs and radicals rear their heads. Navigating this will be your ultimate challenge. Notice, this preview of Utopia Builder mode is capped at 300 weeks. The city must not fall. Okay, it's showing up now. Yay. I like the Frostland. Ta-da! Okay. Coal is running out. We have grown numerous over the years and waited too long to strike out. Our coal stockpiles are nearly depleted. We have to colonize the Frostland. First, we located some coal deposits in rough terrain near the city. We must send frostbreaking crews to access them. Yeah, so we spent 30 years eating all the coal nearby without ever replacing it. Okay. Seems like I'm in an okay spot. We'll just kind of figure it out. So, top left. Access coal deposit using frost breakers. We're gonna pause. How much coal do we have? We've 4,000. We have like 5,000 people, which is 60% of the population. So, you're telling me we have 3,000 people just sitting around doing nothing? Just like children and old people? Heat stamps. What are these? And cores? Heat surplus, shelter, food, goods, coal. Oh, wow, okay. We don't have a lot of coal. Actually, no, we have like 10,000 coal. But we go through 70 a day. It will last for 19 weeks? Okay, that's not too long. Okay, our population's 8,000, yeah. Anyway, it says to click down here. Oh my gosh, this is cool. This is so cool. Frost breaking. It said to frost break somewhere. Okay, so I guess we use frost breakers just to like munch up the snow to give us access to resources. Okay, so access a coal deposit using frost breakers. So there's coal up here. Is that the best coal? Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, what's this icon? I don't know what that icon means. Anyway, coal deposit up here. Let's go. In there. Is that all we need to do? We just right click. Oh, right click undoes it. Oh, and am I just done? Can we just? I'm just gonna keep clicking, I guess. Okay. It's now frost breaking. That's a lot of coal. 45,000 coal. Okay. Now what? Now what happens? Okay, so we have foragers down here, who are 49% of our population, and the machinists, who are 51%. Okay. And absent. Tension. Marginally increased by minor cold. What's going on? Heat stamps. Okay. Heat stamps are a stockpileable resource that can be sent on frostbreaking, constructing districts or buildings, or when using specific actions. Oh, okay. The city collects heat stamps weekly. Every community provides its share depending on its size. The bigger the community, the more they contribute. Heat stamps income can be increased by satisfying goods demand. It can be modified by certain laws and buildings. What exactly is a heat stamp? It's just a thing that you can spend, but like, what is it? Okay. You can request or donate heat stamps to communities and factions. Click on a community or faction at the bottom of the screen to see the list of possible actions. And that will just make them like us more, I guess. So you need heat stamps to do things. We get 11 per week. And okay, so it's making its way. You're telling me we've existed for 30 years and we haven't frost broken to this little coal pile yet? What have we been doing this whole time? Other than, like, making our children dig in the mines. Oh, man, they're zooming. District construction. Districts are the base of your city's economy. Build them to produce or process resources, provide shelter, or recruit frostland teams. Districts have a fixed number of tiles needed to begin construction. When building a district, keep a lookout for the indicator circle, which shows you how many tiles you still have to click for the construction to start. Available tiles are white. Already selected tiles are yellow. Extraction, food, and logistics require deposits. Need to begin selecting tiles for the deposit, which is highlighted in blue. Okay. So we can make like a coal industrial district, maybe? Is that how this works? Okay. We're gonna pause real quick. We can make an industrial district. Production of processed goods. Oh no, extraction district. Think. Yeah, I guess here. Yeah. And then we need to make it bigger. How much bigger? We need to select 6 areas. Okay, we okay, so we got access. I mean, construct an extraction district, which is what it's doing. Now, what's it gonna tell me this time, game? Districts. Wait, is this? Yeah, this is what I already did. We read it. Ta-da. No need to tell me anymore, game. We're just smoking out the Zaza into the atmosphere. Yeah, for blue buildings, and then the buildings outside of that are just very cold. You're too far from the Jenny. Wait, we're on week 5 already? Week 5, day 3? Holy. Okay, so the time span's way faster than in Frostpunk 1. And then it's -20, calm weather, warmer season, colder season. The city. Wait, can we rename our city? Marginally increased by minor crime, marginally increased by minor cold. I don't know. We're just waiting for the things to build and for the game to tell us what to do. Crime minor. We have minor crime, which means we need the popo to stop people from vandalizing. Yay, shelter from cold. Good. We secured a new source of coal for the Jenny. But now we need shelter. Without it, people will freeze to death, regardless of how hot the Jenny runs. Closer to the Jenny or other shelter, the better. We cannot afford to lose more heat than we have to. We will provide shelter. Okay. Now we need to build a housing district, or 2. Housing district. It's 20 shelter. How much shelter does it provide? Like, how much does the shelter provide housing for? Oh gosh. Okay, I guess this will tell us. Population needs shelter to survive. If not provided, they will get cold and die. Shelter is provided by housing districts. This type of district demands heat. If heat is not fulfilled, cold will rise. If you don't have heat, you will be cold. In the idea tree, there's an idea tree. What the tech tree is called. You can find more ways of providing shelter. Okay. Can we make igloos? Okay, so if we want to, so optional, we can use warmth from the center. So the closer we build it to the generator, the better. Extraction smog. Okay, so if you build it next to industrialized areas, people get upset, which totally makes sense. So instead, okay, so there's a little blue thing that tells you if it's like too hot to handle. Okay, that's good. Or do we want to? I don't. Do we want to build it close-ish, but not too close? Close, so it's not touching. How big can housing districts be? As big as we want. Sure, why not? You know, we're gonna build another one because we're required to by law. Just build it around? Yeah, sure. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I've been steward for like 8 weeks, 9 weeks. What does the square mean? Security for the future. Steward, we're extracting more coal than we currently need to provide adequate heat to the city. As such, we've begun to stockpile the surplus. Yes, that's how things work. That's how logistics works. Thank you for explaining. At the moment, we have ample storage space left. However, the space will eventually be filled. Any additional coal will be left out in the elements, rendering it worthless. What do you mean? The coal's already in the elements. Like, are you... what does that mean? Yeah, we're gonna transfer this coal from one snow pile to another snow pile, and when we do so, it won't work anymore. What are you talking about? The space will... Okay, let's see. If we do not wish to lose the surplus, we should build more depots. There are different types of depots of various resources. You can construct them in districts that have empty building space. I see. Okay, good. Tell me about depots. Some resources, apart from heat, steam, shelter, guard squads, and frostlands teams, can be stockpiled. Okay, so those all count as resources, I guess. So when you get too much, it goes into a stockpile, it will fill up, yada yada. The arrow points whether or not it's filling up. Stockpiles will be consumed, yada yada. This is how logistics works, yada yada. Stockpiling is limited by storage capacity. You can expand storage capacity by building resource depots. Coal and oil. Okay, materials, food, and goods. They can be built in any district. Okay. Okay, yeah, you just need to build them, but they can kind of go anywhere. Okay, where do we do it? Oh, that's a hub. Industrial housing. Oh, what? You can construct buildings in districts if there's an empty building slot available inside them. Research Institute. Yo, we can we can make Cambridge. Buildings have the demand and output, which are added to their already existing economy of a district. Buildings can improve base output of a district and reduce problems directly. Like if we had a police station or air scrubbers to make them not choke on the smog. Initially, you don't have many buildings available, but the Research Institute is a building that was always available from the very beginning and lets you access the idea tree. Wow. Developing new ideas is essential. Because we haven't spent the last 30 years making ideas on how to improve our city? Come on, come on. Very not forward-minded thinkers, apparently. Be mindful who is conducting the research, as ideologies of specific groups will influence the result of their work. They'll come forth a special variant of a building aligned with their... That's insane! That's actually such a cool mechanic. It's like, oh yeah, if you want, like, the Popo faction to generate housing, then all the houses are gonna have, like, metal detectors inside. And be laced with bugs. But if you have anyone else build it, then they'll just be normal houses. We can make a depot. Or depot. Or depot. We can only make food depots? Thanks. It told me to build a coal depot. And I said, ah, well, too bad. You can only make food depots. Hopefully you can... Or, oh, actually, how can I make a university? The generator is the primary source of heat in the city. It requires fuel to function. Initially, your main source of fuel is coal, but later you can get different fuel. Da-da-da. Like people. You can use people as fuel. If they're not contributing to society, it will make them contribute one way or another. The generator uses as much fuel as needed. Activate overdrive. Okay. Malfunction causes death and temporarily reduces efficiency. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Got anything else to tell me? Generator. Yeah, okay. Set this output and demand. They only change when the new source of output or demand is added, like buildings or districts. Yeah, so output and demand, they're kind of self-explanatory. Disease. Wait, we're getting cold. Extremely increased by shelter scarcity. Okay, so we're boosting cold resilience by making houses. Oh gosh. We need 31 more houses, I guess. And then we're okay for materials. They'll last for like a year. And then we need to make goods at some point. Okay. Frostbreak. Construct buildings. I would like... I would like to... I'd like to build a university. Game, you told me that I could build a university? Turns out you lied. Okay, what's this? Looming cold. I mean, I'm working on that. As the cold problem in our city continues to worsen, we must take action to protect our citizens. In these harsh conditions, people need a roof over their heads and enough heat to warm their homes. Is the Jenny powerful enough to heat the city, or do we need to extract more fuel? Okay, yeah, I get it. This makes sense. Empty buildings. Oh, we can just turn it off, or demolish, or move, or, oh, expand. So if you destroy it, we get heat stamps back. But we don't need to do that at the moment. We're just gonna let the what we're trying to do work. Scraping the barrel. With heat from the Jenny and shelter for everyone, we're safe from the cold for now. As the city grows, it will not be enough. The machinists and foragers have different opinions on how to improve the city further. We need a place to develop ideas for the future. Expand a housing district to provide more space for advanced buildings and build a research institute. Oh, I need to expand. Expand. How much? Oh, well, if we build it too close to there, then we get smog. If we build it near other districts, then we can just leach heat off of them. Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Research coal mines. Build a research institute. Okay, where is it? In housing. Research institute. Just... Where can we put this? Okay, so currently, base level housing district doesn't have space for buildings, so we just need to wait for it to get expanded. Expand districts to increase their scale, both in terms of size and capabilities. They're more efficient and provide additional building slots. Okay. New tiles. There are not enough adjacent tiles that cannot be expanded. Okay, so housing districts don't have building slots upon construction. Okay, yeah, thank you. So it's just building itself real quick. And then we'll build Oxford. Okay, so we have plenty of housing, it seems. We have 14 surplus houses. Which is enough for, I don't know, like 1,000 people? Sick. Okay, and so now this is the symbol to show that we're building a thing. Use area effects. Pay attention to where you construct districts, as area effects may give them additional positive or negative. Okay. Environmental circumstances, proximity to other districts. So yeah, building them in smog makes people sad. Building them near heat makes people happy. You place housing near the central district or other housing districts to get better heating. Okay, basically, go to blue, avoid red. Makes sense. Can we pay the machinists? Because I don't know what else to do. Fund projects. Oh, we can give them half of our heat stamps. That's so many. Fund projects beneficial to their community. The larger their population, the more heat stamps required to fund them. You also have fund projects? What projects? So they're technocrats, and foragers are people who just adapt. Reliance on machines is weakness. Oh no, they're gonna break our engines. The people of your city form communities, groups of people united by a common outlook and background. You can view any of your communities by clicking on their image. On their community, you can get trust, yada yada. You can do things with them that will make them either happy or upset. Okay. We're just gonna build a university for now. Then we'll research the coal mines. And then we need to put it inside of our coal district. 26 more people sick and unable to work in the city. I mean, that's fine. We have like a few thousand. We have a few thousand people. Different ideas. Oh no, they're fighting. A small crowd gathers outside of the new research institute, arguing how to exploit the last coal veins. The machinists want us to lean on machine-powered mining. The foragers would have us pursue a more frugal solution. They would never display such discord in the captain's heyday. You have to choose who to entrust with developing their idea. Were we the captain in the first game? And now we're like the captain's child, aka the steward. Okay, so they have different ideas. Show me what your opinions are. Oh, we get an ethics tree. Idea tree. We need new ideas. Our different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. Oh, this is so cool. They'll only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Using community to develop an idea will improve your relations with that community. Survival, adaptation, and survival progress. That build machines to carve our place in ice. We will improve ourselves with technology. We will become cyborgs. We will add augments to our bodies. We will become one with the metaverse. And we will just vibe and become one with nature and start growing ganja and smoking it every day. Basically, our two groups are we hate machines and we love machines. Oh, great. But such a great way of starting our civilization. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so coal mines we want, and we probably want sawmills. Like, we want everything, right? Except we're required currently to do coal mines. There are two versions of it. Oh, depending on who we have research it. Adaptation in progress. Oop. Let's see, foragers. Oh. So, the foragers have dust coal mine. Mining operation where residue coal dust is sucked up and compressed into bricks to make maximum use of the resource. Okay, disease slightly increased. Oh, because we're making more dust. Takes 15 weeks. 400 workforce, 150 coal output. Okay, so then grinding coal mine. Operation using grinding machines to churn through coal seams quickly, leaving heaps of slag behind. So slag makes people bad. So squalor also makes people sick. And makes people sad. I mean, the material demand... Oh, that's just for maintaining the infrastructure. Okay, so... This is like higher output, but it gives us squalor, and squalor kinda stinks. This is lower output, requires more people. But it's like not as bad. It requires fewer materials for maintenance, and then... I don't know, we'll do this. We'll suck up the dust, I guess. We'll develop the idea. And make half of our population sad. Okay, cool. So, they're researching it? Is that how that's working? Unresolved problems in the city can make part of its workforce absent. The workers will temporarily be excluded from your workforce. Sick and injured. Wait, so being a child doesn't count as an absence? That's great news. That's great news. We can send them to the mines. So they're researching, right? Does it show me that it's researching? Are you are you researching? Oh, here it is. Is this where I find out if it's researching? I think I see a little thing. Okay, 12 weeks, 4 days left. Okay, okay. Okay, so it only updates when you rehover over it. Okay. So in the meantime, I don't know, do we just wanna... we could just vibe, or we could expand. Like, okay, what's at risk? We do have a massive stockpile of food. That seems fine. We do have a stockpile of resources as well. We don't have goods. How do we get goods? Do we need build? Like, what is this? What is this symbol? What is this symbol? It's like equivalent exchange. It's turning one box into another box. Build a logistics district here to access the Frostland. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. We want to do that, I think. Which is closer? This one or this one? Anything else cool? It was also cool that way. And we'll go this way. That, 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 that. Sure, that's fine. Just on maximum speed real quick. And now I am just gonna be spending all my like heat stamps real quick. But this is fine. Maybe. Yeah, sure, why not? Do I know what I'm doing? No. Am I maybe breaking the tutorial? Who knows? We're like halfway for researching. We could make more institutes. Industrial district. Okay, we don't have this logistics district. We don't have a logistics district yet. Build this anywhere. Air transport hub. What does this do? Oh, it just reduces workforce requirement. Yeah, that doesn't seem useful. I mean, it's like, of course it's useful, but like, is it useful? Anyway, we're gonna expand one of these housing districts. Hold up. We're gonna expand the housing. Is that heat? No, it's not heat. We're gonna just put this housing next to the other housing real quick. Because we can just leech off their heat. Right? 26 people have recovered. Yeah, yeah, my healthcare. And we have too much coal? Wait, or not enough coal? Wait, what's going on? Oh, we're out of coal, but we have coal in the stockpile. Okay. That's what that means. Maybe. Oh, wait. Hubs. Hubs are a unique type of district that covers only one tile instead of the standard 6. They reduce demand for things. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. We just we got trust. We got the dust coal mine. And they like us slightly more, but they're still neutral towards us. Oh. Trust is located below the tension meter at the bottom of the screen. Trust shows how much confidence people have in you as the steward of the city and in your decision making. Mainly consists of your relations with all communities and factions. However, your decisions and actions can also influence your overall trust. If your trust runs out, you become despised among your people. They may want to depose you and strip you of the steward position, which is why you need an effective police force to keep people in check. You can improve your overall trust by increasing your relations with the factions and communities. This can be done by making them happy and paying them off. Otherwise, you can sign laws that will make them happy and pay them off. I think I get it. I think how this works. This basically works like real life. We got a little connection. That's cool. Can you make the other one as well? Solutions already researched. Change community to see other potential solutions to this problem. Okay, so I guess You can maybe develop both halves of it. That's kind of neat. You don't necessarily need to, but that's neat. So we won't research anything until the game tells us to. Or actually, no, hold up. We probably will. We'll just 1 second. We're just gonna extraction. Dust coal mine. There you go. Be happy. And then what else are we going to do? We're going to research institute. We're gonna make a second one. Why not? So we can research twice as fast. Wow. Am I maybe not following the tutorial verbatim? Yeah, but that's for boring people. Advanced coal mine. One of these is a square. Is that because like we did kind of like the prereq for it? I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. So advanced coal mine. Deep shaft coal mine requires an extraction district with a coal deposit. Specialized mine using a large vertical shaft to provide better access to coal deposits. Wait, it's just mine, except you just dig a hole straight down so you can get more coal. That seems like the most basic idea ever. When blasting coal mine, using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit deep coal deposits at the cost of significant waste and fumes. Squalor significantly increased. Like, okay, you get it requires 100 fewer people and it gives you 40 more coal per day. But it makes everyone really sad. That does not seem worth it. I don't know. Do we need to? We'll wait. We'll reserve our heat stamps for a bit while we just have this complete, and then the tutorial will tell us what to do. Takes to settle differences. With the new mine, we have enough coal output to last us a while. Yet differences between communities remain. Even under the previous leader, plans have existed to establish a council to settle such differences. More pressing problems always delayed them. Like running out of coal and saving it until I became the leader of the place, and it's like, hey, steward man, we're out of coal. Can you please solve this issue for us? We had 30 years to do it, but decided not to because we decided to just eat snow cones. SMH, okay. Time has come. The people, no, we need to make legislation. We need to make a town hall. Central Council Hall. Oh, jeez. Built the council hall, enacted a new law. I guess, I don't know, it's not asking me to research anything. So we can just research whatever we want. Oh, okay, there's a few more things available. There's logistics, and goods, and filtration. So I guess this makes, yeah. Oh, we can actually filter filter the air. Moss filtration. Structure that circulates the ambient air through natural moss that absorbs and filters impurities. It uses a bit of heat, but it greatly decreases squalor. Okay. And then this one is structure that uses high-powered mechanical fans to disperse foul air outside the city. We'll take the air and push it somewhere else. I mean, the only benefit of this one is that it requires 100 fewer people to operate it, which is important, I guess, if you need the 100 people, but like this is a greater decrease and it requires less heat. I don't know if we need that at the moment though. But, well, it's good to know it exists. Logistics. How can we support more Frostland teams? Let's see. Vanguard Logistics Bay. Logistics Bay storing and handling only essential survival gear and providing trading on how to use it efficiently. Get 15 team output and 600 requirement. 10 team output and 500 requirement. A logistics bay where machines manufacture expedition equipment on demand to minimize personnel and storage needs. So we get, well, for 100 more people, you can get 5 more teams. I don't know. So far, the machinists kind of suck. I mean, they're good at reducing the number of workers you need for anything, but like, other than that, they kind of suck. Facility using old domestic goods, no matter how soiled, to manufacture new ones with minimal resources. Oh, does this give us goods to make people not upset and want to commit crimes? Disease slightly increased because we're reusing stuff. 30 good output. Okay. Okay. And then this one increases squalor instead and uses more heat and fewer people and more materials, using advanced machinery and production lines to manufacture standardized domestic goods. This is just like, this is Goodwill, and this is a factory. Honestly, like, we need goods, right? Goodwill seems fine. Like, in a world of scarcity, Goodwill seems like a wonderful idea. Hey, we're building our city hall real quick. Oh no. Oh no. Now we're letting people vote. We'll let them decide. First council session. People cheer as the gates of the council open. Feels like a piece of the world lost to the frost has been regained. The people are hopeful to have their voices heard, while the machinists and forwarders clash about our survival strategy. Neither has a firm stance on economic or social issues. Oh, let's see. I don't know, people have opinions. This is horrendous. People aren't allowed to have opinions in my land. However, many in the ranks do, though they keep to the shadows, for now. To pass any law in the council, you need the majority of delegates to support it. So I guess the more you have people like you, the more likely they'll agree with your laws. Who voted these people? When were these people elected? People of the city sent 100 delegates to represent them. Your role as steward is to propose laws that will be put to a vote. However, communities have different outlooks on many things, and you may have to negotiate or pressure them to get enough support. Oh no, no, lobbying, no. Survival, economy, and society? We can just zoom in on these folk. They're just chatting away. This is actually pretty cool. Oh, and so if you highlight over them, it shows you how many of them are just in the seats. That's pretty neat. It looks like there's like more foragers, but there should be like an equal amount each, or like 51 to 49. Let's see. There are a few different methods to affect how delegates vote for a specific law. Communities and factions will fight for and have different laws depending on their views. Okay. Do we want survival, economy, or society? No, let's bring back society. Funerals, no rules. Childhood, no rules. Wait, you're telling me we've had no rules for the last 30 years? You're joking, right? Food additives, no rules. Goods, no rules. Economy, no rules. Outsiders. We live in a lawless land. Alcohol, maintenance, workplace, housing distribution, contagion prevention. Okay, that seems kind of nice. No agreed upon way to handle contagious people. Infection badge. Oh no, you have to wear a badge if you're diseased. Or supported quarantine. Okay, that's cool. Well, currently disease is not an issue, so don't need to worry about that. Basic necessities. Okay, this seems okay. This seems like it has only positives. Basic necessities are customarily provided without compensation, but practices can differ from place to place. We can have paid essentials, where heat stamps income, we get more heat stamps, then resource production efficiency is better. Or we can get free essentials, where everyone just kind of likes us more. Do we need more heat stamps? Outsiders. We can allow productive outsiders or just all outsiders. If you want to live with us, you must go work in the mines. There's 4 policies for community service. Voluntary and unfocused communal effort does not yield any significant gain for the city. We can have expedition support for, or city development effort. Service exemptions or heat pipe watch. Okay. Okay, those are all pretty cool. These are pretty cool. Economy. Wait, that's what I was just at. Food additives. Food output per capita. We can get foraged additives, so we can just like find moss and put it in. Or we can add like methamphetamines to our food, which greatly increases food production, but makes people sick. So for goods, we can make goods last longer so people don't want them as much, or people don't need new ones as much. Or we can just have goods produced a lot more quickly. Okay, these are all pretty cool. Funerals. Trust loss resulting from death is decreased. Disease is slightly decreased and research speed is slightly increased. Oh, if you just turn everyone into an automatic organ donor. Childhood. We can make family apprenticeship, which... Okay. Percentage of active workers is slightly increased. We can send them to the mines. Let's go. Okay. Anyway, I think... What was it? Goods. We don't... we're currently running low on goods. People are divided. Small step toward progress. A small step toward adaptation. People are divided, but I think we can make the laws pass because people kind of trust us enough. Marginally decreased. That's like... Goods production efficiency is significantly increased. I mean, increasing efficiency... I mean, I like both of these. But presumably we can only choose one. Like, this is a marginal benefit, and then this is a significant benefit. And, I don't know, significant benefits. These pictures are kind of cool. On the right. I don't like those. Anyway, we'll take this. We'll make the machinists happy, because we've been only listening to... How can I choose this? I'm clicking on it. Oh, there we go. 438 against 25. Pressure delegates. Pressure the hesitant delegates, which will sway them towards supporting the law. The more trusted you are, the more effective it will be. But it will make people upset at me, which I don't want to do. So hesitant just means we don't know which way they're going to vote. And we'll just vote. Like, if it doesn't pass, then I think it's fine. Like we can... Oh, jeez.